Hi, my name is Denise. Thanks for joining me for this flexibility and balance class. Today we'll be working through big ranges of motion in many different directions as we challenge your balance and stability. Today I'll be using a small prop. You can choose something that works for you that's convenient. I'm choosing to use a washcloth. But if you don't have a washcloth close by, you can use your cat's favorite toy, or you can use Ducky or anything that you want. If you have a pen or a piece of paper that you like to use as well. We'll be using it as a prop to step over, but also something to look at as we challenge your balance. So find something convenient right now that works for you. I'm gonna put Ducky over here so Ducky can watch us. So find something that works for you. Clear your area, make sure you have some water close by, and choose to use shoes or be barefoot. It's whatever feels comfortable for you today. Let's place the towel in your right hand. Roll your shoulders back, engage your abdominals, take a deep breath in, reach your arms to the sides, and then down. Reach out a little higher if it's comfortable, and exhale 2 more times. Hold your arms down, roll your shoulders back. Inhale and exhale. Open your chest. 2 more times. Hold your arms down, raise up onto your toes and lower. Raise up onto your toes and lower. Raise your hands forward, lift up onto your toes, and lower. Again, put it all together. Lift, and then down 2 more times. 1 more time. Hold your arms and your feet down. Now roll your shoulders back, hold them down, reach your hands forward, open your arms to the sides, and then forward. Bring your hands down. Now raise up onto your toes, raise your hands, out to the sides, forward, and then back down. Raise up onto your toes and hands, there you go, out to the sides, forward, and down. 1 more time. Hold your arms down. Now roll your shoulders back, hold your hands down, and roll through your feet. I'm going to introduce some very simple things initially, but when we add them on a little bit later, you'll see how they really challenge your balance. Just as a little teaching moment, let's place your heels down, shoulders back, turn your head to the right, turn your head forward, turn your head to the left. And then forward. 1 more time, head to the right. And then forward. Turn your head to the left. And then forward. And shake your arms and legs out. Here we go. Take your right ear to your shoulder. And then to neutral. And other side. And then lift up to the right. And lift up. And then left ear to your left shoulder, and then up, and then shake it out. And then the last move is only going to be to tilt your head down and then forward, not tilting your head backward. Here we go, tilt your head down so you're looking down, and then forward. Tilt your head down, please, and then forward. Okay, so that just loosened up your neck, but that also is part of your inner ears challenging to stay upright so we don't fall down. Now we're gonna only challenge your eyes now. I'm gonna call it your gaze, where your eyes are looking. So keep your head facing forward, gaze to the right, only your eyes, and then forward, gaze to the left, and then forward. Gaze to the right, and then forward, gaze to the left, and then forward. Let's roll through your feet. Now you may notice that when you were gazing, your head turned also. I really challenge you when we do the gaze to only gaze with your eyes, not turning your head. Sometimes we'll put it all together. Keep your feet flat. Now gaze down and then forward. Gaze up and then forward. One more time, gaze down and then forward. Gaze up and then forward. Roll through your feet. So when we put those moves together, I'll say forward, and that just means to look back at your TV, your computer, or your phone, whatever you're working out with right now. Okay. Let's bring your hands forward. Now, keep your eyes on the towel, only your eyes, so your gaze. Take your towel to the right, only as far as you can gaze. Don't turn your head, and then come forward. Keep your head forward, only your gaze to the right. Move your towel to the right, and then forward, and then look forward. Bring your hands down. Okay, switch hands. Please put the towel in your left hand. Bring your hands forward. Look at the towel with your eyes only. Keep your head facing forward. Move the towel to the left. Keep your gaze on the towel. And then forward. One more time, out to the side. And then forward. And look forward. Roll through your feet. Okay, so that might have seemed pretty easy. Let's see how this goes. Put the towel in your right hand, come up on your toes, raise your hands forward. Again, look at only the towel. Move both hands out to the side, but keep your eyes on the towel, only your gaze. Only your gaze. And then forward. Don't turn your head yet. Only your gaze, out to the right. And then forward. And look forward. Bring your hands down, roll through your feet. And last time here, towel in your left hand. Raise your hands forward, up onto your toes. Look at the towel. Keep your head forward, only your gaze. Move the towel to the left. And then forward. And one more time, gaze to the left. And then forward. Bring your feet down, hands down, look forward. Roll through your feet. Okay, put the towel in your right hand. Let's stand on your right foot. Very little weight on your left foot. Step back with your left foot. And then forward. Step back. And then forward. Can you make a bigger move? Step back a little further. And then in. 2 more times. One more. Hold your foot back. Now scoot it back a little bit more. If you'd like more stability, step your foot a little wider. So you choose how narrow your stance is. Look down and make sure your right knee isn't collapsing inward. Make sure your knee and toe are going outward. Draw your shoulders back. Bring your towel in front of you between both hands with your thumbs facing upward. Now lower down, and again, watch your knee and toe alignment. This time, we're going to turn your head as well. Draw your shoulders back. Rotate your body to the right. Turn your head also, so your head and your body are turning. And then forward. And then rotate your body to the left. Keep your eyes and your head on the towel, so you're rotating your entire spine. And forward. One more time. Rotate to the right. And then forward. And then rotate to the left. And then forward. And then gaze forward, look forward, bring your hands down, step your back foot in, roll through your feet. Let's place a towel in your left hand, put the weight on your left foot, step back with your right foot, and then forward. Step back a little further, and then forward. Can you move a little bit bigger? Back, and then in. 2 more times. And last one, hold your foot back. And remember, if you'd like more stability, step your foot a little wider. Check to make sure that your left knee and toe are going in the same direction. Lower down. Bring your hands forward. Hold onto your towel or your item. Draw your shoulders down. Look at your towel. Rotate your body to the left. Your head and your eyes turn. And then forward. And then to the right. And then forward. One more time to the left. And then forward. And then last time to the right. And forward. Bring your towel down, looking forward. Step forward. Roll through your feet. Great work. Okay, step back with your left foot. Put your towel down. Now, we're going to be stepping over this item. If it's too big, fold it in half or choose not to use it at all. Now, if you're on a hardwood floor, please be careful. Just use your towel as a prop. It can be out of your way. If you're not sure that you can step over it, just step behind it and use it just as a guide, okay? So when we step over it from the side, if it seems too big for you, just step back, okay? So I'm standing at the back corner of my towel just to get an idea of how big the towel is. Step over and then in. And there's the cat. She's wondering why I have Ducky, not where it normally is. And then in. Step over the towel and then in 2 more times. And 1 more time. Okay, standing tall, draw your shoulders back, take your arms out like airplane wings, lift your foot up over the towel, and then down. Over and down 2 more times. And hold your foot up. Okay, with your gaze only, keep your head facing forward. With your gaze only, gaze to the left. And then forward. And gaze to the right. And forward. And bring your foot down. Roll through your feet. Let's step to the left side of your towel. Draw your shoulders back and down. Come down slightly. Step over your towel. And step in. Step over your towel. And then in. 2 more times. Remember, if it's too wide, step back, please. And then in. Standing tall, bring your arms out like airplane wings. Float your leg up over the towel. And then down. Over the towel. And then down 2 more times. And hold your foot up. Hold it there. Now keep your head facing forward. Gaze to the right. And then forward. Gaze to the left. And then forward. And bring your foot down and roll through your feet. Okay, I'd like you to imagine that your towel or your item is about as high as your knee. Now, if your item's shorter than your knee, that's absolutely fine. Want to practice stepping up and over, which challenges our balance and our awareness of where our body is in space. So important so that we don't trip and fall when we step over something. So step over your item as high as you can, second foot as well. Step over as high as you can, second foot. 2 more times. Remember, step back if you don't want to step on your towel by mistake. And step over. And last set, up and over. 1 more. And roll through your feet. That increased the range of motion in our hips and our standing balance, our dynamic standing balance. So important that we can balance as we move. Okay, so now let's change our positioning. Take your feet about hip-width apart. Here we go. Squat back and down, hinge from your hips, and then stand tall. Again, sit back, pull your hips back, stand tall. Inhale and exhale as you lift. Keep moving. One more time. And hold yourself up. Let's roll through your feet. Okay, stand with the weight on your left foot, lower down in that squat position we were just in with your hip pulling back with a hinge at your hip. Roll your shoulders back, keep the weight on your left foot, step over the towel and then in. A little lower if you can, and bring your foot in. Step over and then in one more time. And in and stand up, roll through your feet. We'll add on to that move. Squat down, put the weight on your left foot, step over. Now step in front. Step over and then in. Again, step over and then forward. Step over and then in. One more time, step over, forward, and over, and then in, and roll through your feet, standing tall. Okay, move to the other side of your towel. Feet hip-width apart, squat back and down, stand up, squat back, and up. Keep moving. 3 more. 2 more times. Last one. And stand tall. Roll through your feet. And hold your feet down. Squat down. Put the weight on your right foot. Step over. And then in. Step over. And then in. Step over. And in. Step over. Don't step on the cat. And in 2 more times. And 1 more time. And in and stand up. Roll through your feet. Roll your shoulders back. Come down. We'll add on with stepping over and then forward. Here we go. Step over. In front of your towel. Step over. And then in. Again, step over. Forward. And over. And in. 2 more times. Step over and then in front. And over, strengthening your legs and balancing. 1 more time. And forward. And over. And then in. And stand up. Roll through your feet. Okay. Come to the front end of your towel, front corner of your towel. We're going to step over diagonally backward. Now, if your towel is going to move or you're not sure if you can make it, just choose to move from a different space, okay? So if you're not sure, please don't step over the towel. We're at the front corner, stepping to the back corner, and then forward. So 1 more time backward, and then forward, and then backward. So doing the same thing, but stepping over something that's really high. So step forward, please work at your own pace. And that back leg, reach it over. Now reach up and over backward. Take a look where you're going. And step up and over. 1 more time. Forward, diagonal. and lift up, and then backward. And then scoot over to the opposite side of your towel. We'll be going diagonally forward and backward low, and then we'll eventually go high. So just step forward and then backward. One more time. Move at your own pace and then backward. Now, remember, if you'd like to step back and away from your item, you don't have to step over the towel. Here we go. Step as high as you can over. And the other side. And then backward. And then forward. I almost fell down. And backward. Let's do that one more time. And backward. And rest and roll through your feet. Okay. Roll your shoulders back. Come adjacent to your towel on either side. Squat back. Place one hand on your towel. Pick up your towel. And now, let's roll it up so it's small. Again, if it's a pen or ducky, let's place it in your right hand. Let's bring your feet together, heels together, draw your shoulders back. Turn your palms so they're facing forward. Come up on your toes and then down. 2 more times. And one more. Hold it up on your toes. Press your ankles together. Press your heels together. Now keep your eyes forward. Raise your arms out to the sidewalls, up to the ceiling. Switch hands and then bring them down. Switch hands with a towel. And then raise up. Place a towel in your right hand and bring both hands down. One more time. And other side. And bring your hands up. And bring your hands down. And then lower down. I'd like you to imagine there's a counter in front of you or a table. Come up on your toes. Turn your palms down. Bring your hands forward. Switch hands with the towel. And out to the sides. Forward. And out to the sides. One more time. And bring your hands down. Okay, so we're going to keep your head forward. And when we bring your hands up, as soon as you can see your eyes, your gaze on the towel, track the towel with your gaze without turning your head. And we're gonna switch hands. Here we go. Lift up onto your toes. Raise your arms to the side. Now look for the towel with your gaze. Bring your towel forward. Keep looking at the towel. Switch hands. Keep looking at the towel with your gaze. And then forward. And then to the left. And then forward. And then look forward and bring your hands down. Okay, this time you're going to turn your head. Place a towel in your right hand. Bring your arms out to the side. Come up on your toes. Turn your head to the right. Bring the towel forward. Keep looking at the towel. Turn your head. Switch hands. Bring the towel to the left side. Look to the left. And then forward. Switch hands. And then to the right. One more time. Forward. Switch hands. And other side. Bring your head forward and bring your hands down. Roll through your feet. Let's take your feet wider. Draw your hips back into a wide squat. Sit back and then down. Here we go. Bring your hands forward. Switch hands with your towel and then stand tall. Bring your hands forward, switch hands with the towel. Hinge at your hips. Now focus on squeezing the towel tighter or your item tighter. Squeeze it tighter, working on your grip strength, your hand strength. You may have heard me say this before, but strong correlations with grip strength and longevity. So let's work on that grip strength. Again, forward. One more time. And stand tall. Walk your feet together. Roll through your feet. Okay. Bring your feet hip width apart. Take the towel in your left hand. Shift your weight onto your left foot. Move your right foot to the side. Draw your shoulders back and down. Now reach as far as you can with the towel to the left and then float your right leg up. Now reach a little further and lift your leg a little higher. Now here's your challenge. Turn your head slowly and look at the towel. And then look forward, move slowly. Turn your head and look at the towel. And then forward. And bring your body back up. Place your foot back on the floor. Roll through your feet. Did you notice how tightly you were squeezing your item with that left hand? I like it. Okay, put the towel in your right hand. Take your feet hip width apart to begin with. Reach both hands out to the side. Shift your weight onto your right foot and begin to float your leg up. And then reach a little further with your arm to the right and lift your left foot up. A little higher. Now hold it there. Really, really slowly. Turn your head to the right. Look at the towel. And then turn your head forward. And one more time. Look at the towel. Turn your head. And then forward. Bring your foot down, standing tall. Roll through your feet. Roll your shoulders back. So, with your feet hip width apart, imagine you're sliding down a wall. Bend your knees. Keep your knees and toes in the same line. Don't let your knees come together. Stretching through your ankles and your calf. Engage your abdominals. Raise your hands forward. Now from here, raise the towel up and with your gaze, only look at the towel without moving your head. And then bring the towel down. Switch hands. Standing tall. And one more time, bend down. Just trying to stretch through your lower legs. Draw your shoulders down. Keep your gaze on the towel with your head not moving. Raise your arms up. Keep your gaze on the towel. And then down. And one more time. And then down. And bring your hands down, standing up. Roll through your feet. Okay. Open up your towel. If you just have an item, hold on to the sides of the item. With your palms facing down, pull the item apart, whether it's a pen or ducky. Don't break ducky. Come up, lift your toes up, and bring your ear to your shoulder, right ear to your shoulder. Now stretch the item apart. That'll give you a little bit more stability. Bring your head to neutral, and then to the other side. And then to neutral. Place your toes down. Wiggle through your toes. Okay. Pull your right foot off the floor. So only your heel is on the floor. Your right heel is on the floor. Right ear to your shoulder. Close both eyes or one eye. Whatever you can do. Notice that your left foot's working really hard. Open your eyes. Bring your head up. Lower your towel. Okay. Lift your left foot off the floor. Press your heel into the floor. Bring your towel forward. Stretch it apart. Engage your abdominals. Bring your left ear to your shoulder. Close one or both eyes. Keep breathing. Open your eyes and bring your head to neutral. Place your foot on the floor. Let's roll through your feet. Let's just finish with some hip circles. Just stretch through your hips. All of your muscles through your body worked hard to stabilize as we challenged your balance and moved in different directions. Switch directions. And bring your body back to the center. Let's take a deep breath in, reach out and up if you can, and all the way down. One more time. All the way up and down. Shake your arms out. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you can see the benefits of challenging our balance. It does carry over into everyday life. So it's so important for us to have strong reaction time, the ability to coordinate our movement and engage our muscles so that we don't fall down. So please continue to challenge your balance by closing your eyes, changing your gaze, and changing how you position your head throughout your day, whether you're brushing your teeth or washing the dishes. Have a wonderful day. I look forward to seeing you next time.